Hey guys, good afternoon to everyone in Asia. Good morning to everyone from Europe and maybe North America as well. But we're back once again for another update on what's happening in the crypto markets. And as I begin, when I woke up earlier, this morning I saw Bitcoin around 35,000 US dollars. Then a few minutes after it jumped all the way 37, 38, then 39 to where it is right now. So please do note that this video is being recorded for 19 p.m. Asia, Hong Kong, Singapore time, Philippine time, and whatever movements that happen after, we'll talk about it also in terms of where the range is. And it's so interesting, no, because there's a lot of movement going on, but you still get to see it from a formation of support and resistance, and how interesting technical analysis is in terms of how you can analyze not just the stock market but also the crypto market. So by the time I'm recording this video, Bitcoin is around 37,990. It's up 9.68%. Ethereum's also up 2,321. It's up 6%. Then you have majority also of the alts following suit. So please do note that where Bitcoin goes, everyone follows. Every other altcoin is also going in that particular direction. So if you're new to this, my name is Marvin Gurmo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, but over the past few months, I've been posting videos also about cryptocurrencies because it's been something that's so fascinating for me, particularly right now during the lockdowns, that we can't really go out, and the best thing that you could ever do is just to deploy capital, invest, and make your money work hard for you. But no matter how much I talk about it here, I just want to reiterate that don't buy, sell, hold, or avoid a token or crypto just because I talk about it here. Please take the time to learn. Please take the time to do your own due diligence, your own research, to talk to your own financial advisor, because this is for information purposes and it's your money and it's your responsibility. Don't do anything just because you hear it off a friend, just because you hear it off of a YouTube channel. You have to take the time to be able to build the skills that will be able to help you make money on your investment for the long term. But anyways, I want to start everything off with Bitcoin. And as you can see right here, now it's very, very clear how Bitcoin has moved. It's so interesting that it has broken past the 20-day moving average. And that being said, also, it has pushed above the upper Bollinger Band as well. So if you'll allow me to zoom in, you'll see this, that even MACD has started to show us a change in direction. It really hasn't tipped above the zero line cross yet, but it's showing us that there is a change in direction already in the movement of Bitcoin. And that being said, also, we're seeing the Bollinger Bands. For those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, yesterday we talked about Bollinger Bands, that we're starting to see the upper Bollinger Band and the lower Bollinger Bands start to open up, which is showing us also bits and pieces that, hey, there might be more legs into this upward movement, more than what we're currently seeing right now. But that being said, some bullish signals that we have is MACD change in direction, 20-day moving average breakout from that, touch of the upper Bollinger Bands, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days of bullish candlestick right after it started to bounce from the 29,643 support level. So that being said, though, I want to pinpoint a couple of things that there could be selling, and we've seen selling already happen. As you can see it right here, somewhere around the 40,525 mark, selling is evident right there because we saw it from an intraday perspective, hit that today, then retrace as it moves closer to it. So resistances to watch out for 40,525 and the 200-day moving average, which is around the 44,468 mark. So we won't, in my opinion, fully reverse up until we break past the 44,000 mark. And when we break past that, then most likely we could see more larger pushes for Bitcoin over the next few weeks as well. That being said, if we don't break out also from the 40,525 mark, then we're just inside still the consolidation pattern where Bitcoin has been over the past 2 months. And as you can see, after the drop of May 19, we really haven't gone past the 40,525 mark. So a breakout from that would be something that would be very, very interesting to see. But from today's perspective, when we moved closer to that, we saw bits and pieces of selling happen. And if you'll allow me to zoom in, I'll use a 4-hour candlestick. Um, you'll see this, that okay, the closer we hit this level, we are seeing bits and pieces of hesitation already. We are seeing sellers also start to somehow come out. So we have been in this area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8 hours already, nearing the 38,000 mark. So again, this is very, very close already to the resistance that we have at the 40,000 level. So I'll update you how this would go, how this would progress. But in my opinion, if we don't break out of 40,525, then we just stay in this consolidation level. And without any evidence of breaking out, then you can just proceed and just trade 29643 support, resistance 40,525. That being said, I want to show you Ethereum because Ethereum also has moved in a similar level, in a similar fashion that, as you can see right here, let me just fix this now. Sorry, I inputted the wrong Ethereum. Uh, here you go. There. So if you'll see this, Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin, is somehow bouncing off the support level. I'll try to put the support line here so you have full context of what I'm trying to say. So this is the support of Ethereum right now. Whoops. So there, that's your support level for Ethereum. And then I want to also put in the 200-day moving average uh, of Ethereum as well. So we have context also on where it is. I'll remove this first. I'll hide this first. Then this is where the 200-day moving average is. As you can see, I guess one of the biggest difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin, at least from this perspective, is Ethereum is back up already, the 200-day moving average. Similar though to Bitcoin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 straight days of upward pushes has made it go above not just the 9-day moving average, but also the 200-day moving average as well. So the difference though is from comparing it to Bitcoin is that the upper Bollinger Band of Bitcoin has started to open up. And then it's also showing us a divergence with the lower Bollinger Band as well. But both of them we're actually seeing a change in direction from MACD. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, both are showing a change in direction. Bitcoin, Ethereum breaking out from the moving average of the Bollinger Bands. But where they differ is that Bitcoin is moving past already the upper Bollinger Band, while Ethereum, though, has already broken past the 200-day moving average. So that being said, next possible resistance to watch out for, at least for Ethereum, is this. You have maybe one here, one short term one here. But if you're gonna put a bigger one and stronger one that you could also peg for Ethereum, is you could put one here around the 2,841 mark, then another one right here, which is the bigger one and stronger one, and where we saw the all-time high at around the 4,204 level. So very, very interesting to watch out to see on how this would progress also for Ethereum as well. I want to mention BNB because it's also up, but it's not to the same degree and effect of how Bitcoin and Ethereum has started to push and has started to move up. So that being said, this is how it looks. It looks like it's in a very, very thin consolidation pattern. But I think one of the differences that we have for BNB um, as compared to both Bitcoin and Ethereum is that it held its range somewhere around the 260 mark, and right now it's just moving and consolidating also in that fashion. It's already above the 200-day moving average, but we still have the resistance at the 330 mark to somehow at least watch out for. We have not seen BNB go above the 330 mark since June 2020. And one of the larger resistances to watch out for is at the 430 mark, for which was its resistance somewhere around the start of June, end of May. So these are the resistances to watch out for BNB. 330 resistance, which has been its resistance for the past month, and 429, which has been its resistance since the end of May, start of June. Then right now, it's also showing us a change in direction upward, similar to what we're seeing for both Bitcoin also and Ethereum. But similar to this to our entire storyline for um, Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's still also consolidating from the drop that we saw last May 19, 2021. Now, moving on to XRP, this is how XRP is. I typed, I picked the wrong one again. Sorry about that. This is XRP. So right there, we're currently seeing XRP also. I think I drew a downward trending slope for XRP in the past video, and I just wanna, I just wanna be consistent with that particular line as well because we have broken past it, at least for the past few days for XRP. And if I'm gonna draw a support and resistance level, this is where the current support of XRP is, and this is where the current resistance for XRP is right now. So allow me to put that for you guys here. So current resistance for XRP is 0.71. Current support for XRP is 0.52. It's also experiencing a change in direction. So interesting for XRP because it's trying to push bill up, try to push and try to break the downward trending slope that we have. Um, and also trying and has successfully bounced from the 0.5204 mark. So MACD is showing a change in direction. Please just watch out for the 200-day moving average, which is at the 0.76 mark, and the resistance at the 0.71 mark, where there could possibly be selling. So similar to BNB, similar to Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin, it must break out from this 0.71 resistance level if we want to actually see it continually push higher. That being said, I want to talk about VET. This is where VeChain is. So VeChain also similar to we're seeing a lot of tokens now, no, somehow break past their downward trending slope. So this is VeChain. It's looking similar to the pattern of XRP as it has broken out of the downward trending slope, and we're seeing 6 consecutive days of upward movement, and we're also seeing a change in direction in MACD upward. Then you have a resistance right now for VeChain at around the 0.09 mark as well. So a break out from that, these are the next possible resistances. If it breaks past the 0.09 mark, you have a resistance right here at the 0.14 level. Then you have another one which is close also to its all-time high. What before we saw markets massively drop to around the 0.28 level. So resistances to watch out for 0.09, 200-day moving average, 0.14, and 0.28 for VeChain. So there. Let's look at ADA. ADA. So ADA, what's interesting was it dipped below the 200-day moving average a few days ago, but similar to XRP, similar also to VeChain, if you'll extend and create a downward trending slope right here, the green candle today allowed it to break past that. The green candle today allowed it to break past the downward trending slope. And if you'll allow me to put another resistance here, we have a resistance for VeChain somewhere around the 0.14644 mark, and another resistance right here, um, close to the 1.64 level for ADA. So resistances to watch out for 1.46 and 1.84. What's interesting about it is it's already above the 200-day moving average. MACD also is showing us a change in direction. So almost we're seeing almost the same movements for both for majority of the tokens and cryptos, at least the large cap ones, that MACD for majority of them is showing a change in direction. For those that had downward slopes, we've seen them be broken out from. For those that have been consolidating, they have been trying to push close to where the resistances are. I want to talk about also, let's look at Axie Infinity because a lot of you guys are into it. I've been seeing a lot of people are trading Axie Infinity massively. So this is how it is. It's trying, I think, to form a flag. No? So let's see this over the next few days if whatever flag that we have right here would actually progress. You have your resistance at the 44 mark. So if it breaks past that, then there's a possibility, I think, a narrative that we could possibly see it push further. Then you have a short-term support right here, the 39 level. Please do note that should selling happen, it's quite the drop could be quite steep because there's no support that could possibly hold it. The next support that we have is around the 24 mark, and then the next one after that is right here already at the 14, 15 peso, 15 US dollar mark as well. MACD still bullish. MACD is above zero. There's a change in direction still for it also on an upward basis. I forgot to mention a lot of you guys have been requesting also for Doge. So this is where Doge is. Something similar, if you look at it now, the charts for a lot of these large cap cryptos normally look the same as well. So if you're going to extend this and create a trend line here, we're seeing it also break out from this downward trending slope. Finally, also for today, it's above the 200-day moving average. It started to bounce beyond that. And also MACD is showing us the same fashion that it has a change in direction upward. I want to talk about Chainlink as well, one of the other interesting cryptos to look at because it's an oracle. And one of the NFTs that I bought was a oracle also, which is connected also to Chainlink. So allow me to plug this in also as a downward trending slope for you. So it looks almost the same, no? And I think one of the differences for this is Chainlink has dropped a lot. You have a crossover also from a MACD perspective, but it's still a great way off from the 200-day moving average. So resistances at least that you should watch out for chain link is you have it here at the 20 US dollar mark, which is very, very close to where it is already. Then on the 200-day moving average, which is at the 27.55 mark. But if you're looking for some indication that it's trying at least to get out of the downtrend, well, it has. Major support right now is at the 13.55 mark. I want to end with a couple of dexes. One of my favorites still is Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap is at 14. Pancake swap right now is at 14.64 US dollars. As you can see right here, it's still currently consolidating. And this was one of the ones that got sold down a lot, even though it's still one of the most used dexes that we have around. There's a large amount of total value locked because a lot of people like BSC projects also because of its low gas fees. So it's very close to the resistance. Resistance is at 16.38. Support is at 11. Breakout from 16.38. Your next possible resistance at the very least for cake could be found somewhere around the 21 mark. So let's see. No, the last time it has gone to 21 was around June, the first week of June, and it's still a great way off from its all-time high at around the 44 US dollar mark. So there, to balance it out, let's look at something that's Ethereum based. Let's look at Uniswap as well. So we have something that's balanced. Uniswap is also up right now. It's around 19.76. Allow me to zoom out further. And if you allow me also to put a support and resistance here, this is how it actually looks like. Its main resistance right now is at the 22 US dollar mark. Its main support right now is right here at the 14.55 mark as well. So if you're going to project and make a downward trending slope, at the very least for Uniswap, this is where it is. So similar to a lot of the tokens that we have been posting for this video, majority of them already have broken past the downward trending slope, and I think all of them, have crossover MACD as well. So there, for those who want to learn more about technical analysis, we're doing our last technical analysis online Zoom course for the year. I think it will be around October this year. So links are in the description below if you want to join us. And for those who want to learn fundamental analysis, we're having one this August, so it's just a couple of weeks from now. If you want to join, links are in the description as well. And if you want to learn more about how you can trade the stock market, I've written 5 books. They're both available in Shopee and Lazada. And if you want to invest in crypto markets, check out Binance. You get to trade, buy, sell using 10 US dollars only. If you want to trade US stocks, we have Go Trade. Links are in the description below, 1 US dollar. And if you want to trade Forex markets, you can check out XM. It allows you also to trade currencies as well. So they have a bonus of 30 US dollars if you want to actually start and sign up with them. So check everything in the description below. And I know there's some of you who asked about my NFT. So I'll share it right here so you guys get to see it as well. Let me just fix it first. I have to stop screen first. Then after that, I just have to share screen once again. There, here, NFTs. So this is my uh, I hope you see it properly, but these are some of the NFTs that I have. You can just go to Binance.com and then go to NFT, then just search my name, Marvin Dermo. These are the ones that should come out. These are collections of things that I firmly believe in at least the cryptocurrency space. My conviction about that Bitcoin is changing everything, that you have to hold on to Bitcoin, you need to have diamond hands. So a lot of my ideologies that you see here in the video, they're just represented in art form. And some of the clips that I have in YouTube are also there as well. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that's insightful. And if you're asking if I love NFTs, I do, because I really believe that they're a good way for you to take profits off of crypto. That if you want to stash some of your earnings, a good way to transfer them is to it's like just buying paintings. So some mga stock traders, they would when they make money, they transfer them by paintings. For crypto people like us, our take profits would be NFTs as well. So there, I hope that this is something that was insightful, and I hope that this is something that helped you trade the markets with confidence. This is Marvin Kermo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.